Howdy y'all, this is Woverdude, the creative Way of the Monk. I know I made a video yesterday about the 1.31 update, its bugs, and about the 1.32 update, which was supposed to fix that. Now, however, I've been getting comments on both Steam and the Nexus saying that people are still having issues. Now, I've gone through all of the code for the damage scaling. I've gone through the perks, the code, the scripts, everything, and I cannot see anything that would be causing the issue. The code is gone. There's no perk, no effect, no nothing that should be causing the issue. But, obviously it is. So, I'm honestly a bit confused. Now, some people have said that the 1.6 update causes issues with updating mods. For some reason, a lot of mods have been affected by the 1.6 update, the one by Bethesda. It can cause weird math errors and update errors when you're getting a new version of a mod or installing a new mod. I don't know why it does that, but that can very well be the issue, because I can't find any other reason that the issue would be being caused by, because the script is gone. There's no way it could be run unless you still have the 1.31 version, the one that was bugged. But if you are still having the issue, then it's probably caused by the 1.6 update. Now I am going to try to come up with a console code that you can type in here to fix your unarmed damage. Now it won't get rid of the scaling if you still have, for some reason, have the damage being increased every time you equip the unarmed weapon. But it'll set your unarmed damage back to normal if the issue's gone. So, say for instance you got the latest update, and whenever you click on the unarmed weapon, it doesn't do the weird damage scaling stuff, but it's still really high from when it was. I'm going to try to come up with a code that you can type in here, say something like set AV unarmed damage to something, and that'll fix the issue. But, well, I'm honestly really frustrated with the creation kit because some of you might honestly have to start the game over or try to fix the save. It's going to be complicated, it's going to be frustrating, I know, but if the 1.6 update messed up your game, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry, it's frustrating, but Bethesda and the creates a lot of bugs with each update, and the creation kit is just really bugged. If the code, the latest update, are not fixing your issues, there is something you can try to do. You can try to create a clean save. Now, what that means is you're going to deactivate the mod in the data files and then create a new save. Then you're going to exit the game, start the game up again, and reactivate the Way of the Monk mod. Then you're going to load that save. Now you're not going to have any of your stuff or your stats. It's going to be restarted, and that'll be annoying, I know. But you can come over here, Pillar of Rewalking, use the edit stats and cheat function to change your unarmed level and your unarmored level to get them back up to where they were. And then you can click the fix perk points to get your perk points back. And then once you've done that, you can come over to the pillar of choice and choose your perks again. I would suggest making a list of all your items and of all your perks and your stats before you do this. You can also try to use the console to get your items back. Now, let me teach you something that's useful in playing Skyrim in general and in modding. You can type help, and then in quotation marks, type the name of the item. So, say for instance, green robes, and then do space 4. that will show you right here what type of item it is, a code, and then the name. And there'll be hooded green robes and green robes. Now you need this code. You're going to do player.add item. I'm going to use the green robes. 0010CFFO, for instance. And then type in the amount you want. So I'm just going to say 1. And that added green robes. Now, that code might be different for you. Just type in whatever you see. You can do that with any item in the game, whether it's from a mod or anything. You can use that function to get your items back. Before you do that, make a list of everything. Your weapons, your robes, and everything that was added by this mod. That's probably going to be frustrating, it'll be annoying, it'll take a bit of time, but you'll be able to get your stats back to where they were, and you'll be able to play the game like it should be played. I really wish I didn't have to go through all this trouble, and I really wish this issue wasn't there, but I've tried everything I can, and there's nothing wrong on my end as far as I can tell. When I play the mod, the scaling issue is not there. So, and that's the version you guys have. But some of you guys still have the issue. So, I'm really sorry, but it's not really my fault. It's Bethesda has some issues, the Creation Kit has some issues. It's just annoying. Now, for the next update, 1.33, I'm going to make a couple of changes. Mainly with this pillar of the way. Now, beforehand, when you got the unarmed weapon, there was only one type. There was just one that used both hands. Now, however, you're going to be able to get a one-handed version of the unarmed weapon. A lot of people requested this. I wasn't sure at first whether I wanted to add this feature because I thought it would just seem too much like a normal weapon. But, once you get it, you can come here and use it, and it's only used on one hand. Because of that, you can equip something else in the other hand. But when you use it, it still levels your unarmed. Now, one note about this. If you use a normal weapon in your right hand and the one-handed unarmed in your left hand, when you use the left attack, it'll block. That's probably just because of the way it's set up in the default game. So, if you're going to do it, use the one-handed unarmed in your right hand. Like that. And you can also use spells.
Don't do that.
There you go. That was requested by a lot of people. I know a lot of people are having trouble playing with mages because they wanted to be able to use the spell and their fists. Now I'm also going to fix some of the help menus in here. I know some of the things in here are cut off, like this one. It goes as the text and then just gets cut off. That's because there's a character limit on the messages that I can show. I didn't know that when I added those in because I'd never made messages that long, but apparently there is. I'll edit that so it's easier to read and so it doesn't get cut off. That's about all the news. I'm sorry for all the trouble. There's not really much I can do. If you have a question or a comment, feel free to post whether on the Steam Workshop, on this video, or on the Nexus page, and I will try to help you as best I can. Also, make sure and check those pages for the code that I'm going to try to come up with that you can use in here. Again, sorry for all the trouble, but I've done as much as I can. Anyway, I'll see you guys later when I have some more news. Bye.